Welcome back, wrestling community. Welcome back, wrestling fans. Obviously, coming to you live from Chaos headquarters. We go through this every time, guys. I apologize. Fuck it, I'm not live. But wasn't I live when I was taping this? So get back to me with some feedback. I ask it every week. Fans, we have a lot of breaking news. Obviously, I am the guardian of chaos, Big Daddy, and I tell it like it is. A lot of news coming out of Chaos headquarters, fans. As you could see, I was interrupted by my cameraman going through my notes and what's coming up in the world of professional wrestling, Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling, the Mario and Chaos Show, Chaos Corner, YouTube, Twitter. There's a lot of things going on, fans. Let me pick up my notepad here and my pens. We're going on to YouTube, fans. And if you want to hit me up on YouTube right now, we're under construction. Listen, cut me some slack. We could always come back here to Chaos headquarters. So this is a test and trial run that I want to get all the information out there for my loyal fans. And with that being said, I want to thank everybody for following the Guardian of Chaos and Guardian of Chaos, the network, on YouTube. And obviously, fans, you can reach me instantly at Big Daddy GOC. And the GOC stands for the Guardian of Chaos, and that's on Twitter. Fans, here's what's coming up. First off, we're off Power Play. An unbelievable event, and if we get the opportunity, we're going to run it down right here. But here's what's coming up. February 21st on a Friday night. Friday Night Alley Fights 2-year anniversary. Fans, there's going to be a lot of surprises. The 1-year anniversary was over the top. The place was packed. It'll be at the PAPW Performance Center. Also, fans, leads us into Friday, March 13th. Friday the 13th, if you will, for Unchained, which is our tribute to Hercules Ray Hernandez for our Memorial Cup. Obviously, fans, you know that with Paradise Alley, who was Hercules' partner for years? One of the best tag teams to ever step into the ring. That would be Paul Roma and the tag team of Power and Glory. So it's a special night on Friday the 13th in March at the Annex Lounge for Paradise Alley Pro Wrestling. The wrestling world is abuzz. Everyone will be there. I have a lot of announcements coming up for Unchained also. So, as I said, fans, this is a trial run for YouTube. We're going to post it up there. We're going to see what happens. So that's why I have the notes here. I'm going to give you all kinds of information. Hey, you actually get to hang out with the Guardian of Chaos, Big Daddy, at Chaos headquarters. Look at the memorabilia behind me. And you see who's up here to my left. On the shoulders of one of the Wild Samoans. That would be my co-host at the Mario and Chaos Show, former WWE legend. 84 to 92, if you will, Mario Mancini. Obviously, you can see the movie I debuted in there, Six Figures, with Ty Grizzly. There's our head trainer on one of the posters, well, on every poster, and that would be Paul Roma. I see all the stars back there, from MLW star Richard Holliday to the current reigning defending heavyweight champion, Matthias DiNapoli. I see Zach Gibbs. I still think he's on Rumspringa. I see the 3-time tag team champions, the House of Pain, Hakim Ali and Nick Payne. I see Mr. Chumpsucker himself, Marcel Williams. I see the U.S. champion Buzz Bloodsaw. What an unbelievable champion Buzz Bloodsaw is. And I see the irresistible force meets the immovable object, the Prophecy, Big Jim Anderson, and the New England Beast, Bull Dread. I even see the first qualifier for the Hercules Hernandez Cup way up there in the corner, Kylon King. And, of course, everyone's favorite at Paradise Alley. How could you forget about Sean and Jay Haven? And you know who's made a real impact? Not only as the director of operations, but stepping back in the ring? Sergeant Murray. So, fans, these are the things that we have coming up. I also want to drop this on you. TheDinoShow.com. Dino Costa, the most infamous man on radio, formerly from Sirius XM. Dino has changed his hours, fans. You can get him on Facebook, YouTube, on the website at TheDinoShow.com. It is now from 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 11 p.m., which brings me to my point of Chaos Corner. I will be on starting weekly. I believe my slot has been changed to Wednesday nights during the Wednesday night wars between AEW Dynamite and NXT on USA. Fans, we have a lot of things that I want to report on. We have a lot of things that are happening in social media. We're branching out everywhere from Dino Costa to the Mario and Chaos show on Stitcher. You can hear us weekly. I believe we're coming up on episode 56, season 2, with our producer, second-generation grappler under the guidance of Vince McMahon in the WWF, and that would be Mr. Paul Perez. So, fans, I want to run down a few things here at Chaos Headquarters. Again, this is for the new YouTube channel, Guardian of Chaos, the network. Also here in my notes, fans, what an unbelievable weekend we had this past weekend. Not only Power Play, which we're going to go through here quickly, and then we'll review it on the Mario and Chaos show. I got to see the Have a Nice Day tour. I went down there with my good friend, Rick Del Santo, pro wrestling historian. Unbelievable, Rick Del Santo. This guy knows everything from soup to nuts in the business. We got to see Mick Foley, hang out in the dressing room, even look at the videos from back in the day when Chaos was with Slick Wagner Brown against Jerry King Lawler, and Mick was the special guest referee, and I had to take Mr. Sacco. I didn't like it. It wasn't one of my finer moments in this business, that's for sure. But Mick was great. Former foes, now allies, Mick Foley. He's always been great to me in this business. What a legend. What longevity from Mick Foley. You know who we ran into down there? Obviously, our old buddy, Ron Zombie. Ron looks tremendous. Talk about a guy that looks, lives, breathes the part of a pro wrestler, a natural. That's Ronnie Zombie. You know who else was there? ECW hardcore legend, the former world champion, just incredible. And not far behind him was Aldo Montoya. And speaking of that, not only was Mick Foley's stand-up show unbelievable, I just recently saw Jake the Snake Roberts' show along with Rick Del Santo. It was unbelievable. Also coming up, just incredible, The Sandman and Shane Douglas, the franchise, also are going to be touring here in the greater tri-state, New York, New England area. Unbelievable. You're not going to want to miss the extreme tour of those three legends. Fans, what else can I tell you? Again, this is a trial run. We're going to see if we can post it. We got to start branching out on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. We're going to try to do something here with the Guardian of Chaos. That's why we're giving you all the notes here, letting you know what's coming up in Paradise Alley, letting you know what's happening at Chaos Headquarters. Fans, do you quickly want to run down Power Play? Because this sets up for a lot of news leading into Unchained. It's a mere weeks away, fans. What came out of that was the huge locker room brawl after the fact when Vlad showed up again to try to take out Matthias DiNapoli, who just came off of a successful title defense against one of the most incredible athletes in Paradise Alley and perhaps the country. And that would be Robo the Punjabi Lion. After putting away the Lion, here comes Vlad again from the vending area, from concessions. Who the hell knows where he came from? But he tried to attack Matthias, and you know what? The Uruguayan sensation was prepared this time. The locker rooms emptied. Everybody came out, from Collusion to Big Jim Anderson to Bull Dread to all the young stars like Dustin Flash Waller, Kylon King, Zach Gibbs, The Haven. Everybody was there. Aladdin, the Pyramids of Power. Everybody came out of the dressing room. And you know who else went heads up on that? I don't know what this leads. The Prophecy, Big Jim Anderson. And Vlad went heads up right in front of the broadcast booth. It was unbelievable, fans. You're not going to want to miss what's happening at Paradise Alley. Hey, listen, I say it all the time. In the greater New Haven area, in New Haven County, in the state of Connecticut, this is the old territory of the World Wrestling Federation. The history, the legacy, the tradition that goes on in this area. We are a stone's throw away over the Q Bridge on 95 from the New Haven Coliseum, the old New Haven Arena, which they destroyed years ago, but which is a historic site here in this area for Vincent Kennedy McMahon and all the superstars of the World Wrestling Federation and World Wrestling Entertainment. And that's what the Paradise 4 bring back to this area. History, tradition, pro wrestling. Fans, it doesn't get any better than that. I don't have to keep selling this. I don't have to keep saying it. Listen to the Guardian of Chaos, Big Daddy, because I tell it like it is. And you know I don't give a fuck. Well, I do give a fuck because I want you to listen. So stay tuned as we continue to build the YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitter. Listen to the Mario and Chaos show. Check me out on the Dino show on Chaos Corner. Fans, we have a lot of things happening. Oh, I got to stretch. Let's hope this YouTube thing goes off, fans. Otherwise, I could sit here at Chaos headquarters all day. Let me adjust. The classic Big Daddy clothing company from back in the day that sponsored yours truly. Fans, it's unbelievable. We're going to be pumping out a lot of information. We're going to be pumping out a lot of pro wrestling information. It's not just Paradise Alley. We talk about everything, the current state of the business, from MLW to AEW to the WWE to Ring of Honor to Impact Wrestling to the NWA. We even talk local groups around here also that are outstanding, whether it be House of Glory, Chaotic, Beyond, Northeast. It doesn't matter. All those groups are outstanding in their own way and have great talent, and they bring a lot to the table. But they don't have the Paradise 4. And they don't have the Guardian of Chaos. So stay tuned. I appreciate it, fans. I'll be back. I know I'm rambling on here, but this is a test run, a trial run. Don't you dare miss it.